The February 16th announcement of the TCI's constitution to be suspended for the second time in 23 years has made headlines across the region, capturing the attention of a number of regional leaders and commentators as well. In an editorial entitled "Blunder in the Turks and Caicos" published in the Jamaica Gleaner, it stated that Britain's plans to overthrow the government are the most, quote, regressive constitutional action by Britain in the Caribbean since its intervention to return Anguilla to full British control in 1968. The island did not become a separate British dependency again until 1980. It continued to say that, quote, it might be recalled that Mr. Mizik, in the face of a revolt by his party, including a confidence vote, offered to resign, the kinds of things that happen when democratic governments face such stresses, or that there is an opposition party waiting in the wings. But Gordon Brown's government apparently does not think that these self-right aspects of democracy with the support of the courts can work in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Why? In the Bahamas, where the Premier recently visited to meet with Bahamian Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Hubert Ingram, and leader of the Progressive Liberal Party, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, to garner support in combating the constitutional suspension, Deputy Premier and Minister of Foreign Affairs Brent Simonet said that the shift in governance would be of little consequence to the close ties between the two nations. Former Foreign Minister Fred Mitchell described the suspension of the Constitution as a drastic step as it affects values, democracy, and pluralism. Meanwhile, owner of a condo at the Somerset Resort in Grace Bay, Bermuda's Premier Ewart Brown, who is also a friend of the Premier, the Honorable Michael Mizik, told Bermuda media that, quote, I am sad to see it happen. I will be going down there soon. It is not a happy day for Turks and Caicos or for any of us in the overseas territories. In the Cayman Islands, commentators are highlighting what they call constitutional reality, saying that, quote, predictably, the current Premier Michael Mizik, who is due to resign in any event effective March 31st, is complaining about the action by Britain, saying that they cannot overturn a democratically elected government. Well, actually, they can. That is the fundamental nature of the colonial relationship. If you don't like it, then independence is the only alternative. Another editorial proposed a comment saying, quote, Mr. Mizik has only himself to blame for the difficulties his government and territory finds itself in. For WIV4 News, I'm Nikira John.